Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. Taken back almost at once. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, nicely intercepted. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Kobbie Mainoo, could have a busy time here, having to play the role of a 6, an 8 and a 10. And I think when you consider his age and the fact that he can drop into all of those positions and perform without any problem, I think you know you've got something special brewing.
Okay, interesting. Balde is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's De Bruyne. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Çalhanoğlu, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Goretzka, De Bruyne, David Villa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Perisic. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Bruyne.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Here's Goretzka. Brazil finding their passes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Goretzka. David Villa. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, well played. Musiala. Pass somewhat off target. Perisic. Played back in. And it's Goretzka. The ball has bounced loose now. Musiala. Now it's Messi. And the ball. David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He is through here. 30 minutes gone. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, important interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Played into space out wide. De Bruyne. Mainoo. Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. De Bruyne. That is ended up in no man's land. Perisic. Bout of passing here, really. David Villa! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Cafu. Throwing. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Goretzka. De Bruyne. And it's Goretzka. Çalhanoğlu. Messi. Perisic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Saliba. And Balde. Musiala. And it's De Bruyne. Great work on the overlap. And he's straight offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's De Bruyne. Musiala, and he's managed to get free. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's Messi. And they win it back again. Oh, there's a probing ball. David Villa. Played out towards the right wing. De Bruyne. Saliba.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Can he finish? He scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And yes, it's him again. Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foden.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Foden. De Bruyne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu. Now Menu. Now it's Lewandowski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Perisic. 60 minutes played. Akanji. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's managed to get rid. Now the ball's gone astray. Guardiola. Messi. And he was quick to react. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Goretzka. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Perisic. Perisic! And the finish! And it's Perisic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's Perisic! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Perisic could easily have kept that down. He shouldn't have brought the crossbar into play.
Balde. Goretzka. De Bruyne. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Goretzka. For De Bruyne. Messi.
Brazil seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
And it's lofted through here. Dink through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Balde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Messi. Great ball, and he's in here. Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Backward it goes, and that is expertly dealt with. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Alexander-Arnold. David hits one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And kept out by...
Honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
And it's De Bruyne. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. Deep, deep into injury time.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Brazil give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. That's that, the end. Barcelona crawl through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. David Villa voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. We have already started here. And here's Foden. David Villa looking here to chip it through. It's a goal kick. And he's managed to get rid. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really things good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Foden. Barcelona appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. David Villa. And it's Guardiola. Caught offside that time. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. And it's Beckham.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's in space and looking for options. Messi. That's good running with the ball. Robertson. Ruben Dias. Çalhanoğlu. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Messi. Tries to dink it in with a header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
David Villa is fouled. The pass has gone astray. And that is as far as they're going to go. Back in possession and ready to go again. David Villa. Messi. Can he put it away? It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who. Only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Son Heung-min. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. They've won a corner. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. Perisic. And the finish! Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Beckham. And it's Messi. Sanuts. To Beckham. Perisic. Foden. David Villa. Messi. Çalhanoğlu. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now Son Heung-min. He's played him through. Mbappe. And he's onside. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Robertson. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Perisic.
2 minutos de descuento.
And Akanji. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Çalhanoğlu. And the whistle goes for half-time. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Barcelona are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Barcelona in control at half-time, 2-0.
Todo tipo de objetos relacionados con nuestro equipo.
And we're underway again. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Beckham. And it's Messi. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. To Guardiola. And here's Messi. El Mali shifted upfield. Ball is over the line. Alexander-Arnold. David Villa. Perisic. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Valverde. Jimenez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foden. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Çalhanoğlu! Denied by an instinctive save.
Çalhanoğlu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Gets a good foot in there. David Villa. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Son Heung-min. Perisic. David Villa. And he's heaved it away. Corner number 3 coming up. Son Heung-min with the clearance. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Foden. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Throw it. And it's Perisic. Guardiola. Messi. El Mali. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. That's Guardiola. Perisic. And it's Perisic. And here's Foden. He's had a shot! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
A case now of complete control. Jimenez. Mbappe. That's Beckham. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. "75 minutes played. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. David Villa. Now it's Perisic. Now that's well seen too. And again they run up against stubborn defending. David Villa. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. For Valverde. And Barcelona are coasting towards victory. Now it's Messi. Looking for the runner. That's a nicely measured pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Perisic. But he's gone backward here. Foden finds himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Mbappe. Guardiola gets a foot in here. That is ended up in no man's land. Calhanoglu. And it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe. Guardiola does well get it back. Foden. Robertson.
2 minutos de descuento.
2 minutes to be added on. Guardiola. Ruben Dias. Now it's Messi. Now it's Calhanoglu. Stood up well to him there. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This not for simply far too clever